wonderful people. Hello and welcome to my channel again. My name is Loretta and I'm coming to you from Evergreen Living TV. Like I promised, I will be sharing a lot of tips on how to keep your weight down, how to eat healthy, and there are certain ways that we use to cook food that we need to kind of adjust in order to make the best of it. So today I want to show you how I make my vegetable rice. Many people call it fried rice, but me, because of it contains more of vegetables, so I named it vegetable rice. It depends on the vegetable that you want to use, but I want to show you what I use in my vegetable rice. So first of all, I make sure that the vegetable is 4 times more than the rice. That's why I call it vegetable rice. I make sure that the vegetable is 4 times more than the rice, meaning that the rice will be just 1/4 of the vegetable. So here I have spring onions, I have shrimps just for protein, because when I do it like this, I don't use fish, I don't use meat. This is just my protein, that's my meat. So I use mushroom as well, as you can see, mushroom. All these things are very good vegetables. And I use mixed vegetable. In the mixed vegetable, we have carrots, we have peas, we have corn, we have green beans. So all these things is what I use in my, you can, do it from the scratch. You can do it from the scratch, do carrots and all these things from the scratch, but I find it easier for me to use mixed vegetable. And this is cauliflower. It depends on what you want to use. Like I'm using what is in my locality, what is around me. So when you're doing your own, use something that is around you as well. You mustn't use exactly what I use, because this is what I find in where I live. So you can easily use what you have in your locality, so long as the vegetable you have is more than the rice, because that's the impression I want to correct today. So I do use egg as well. So that's why it depends on what you want to use. I use egg. So I'm trying to prepare vegetable rice for 2 people. That's why I'm gonna use 2 eggs to prepare it, because you need to really watch the calories. You don't need to use too much, so that it doesn't negate the fact that you're trying to eat healthy. So I'm using a cube as well, the stock. I'm using to season it. I'm using salt. What I use is actually sunflower oil. You can use any oil of your choice. You can use vegetable oil. You can use groundnut oil, whatever. Sunflower oil is what I am using. So I'm gonna demonstrate and show you how I mix the whole thing. Follow me, let's start. So I'm gonna put the fire on, and first of all, what I do is I fry the egg first. Very tiny oil, you can see, very tiny. And I hope you're seeing it. I do my egg first, So as you can see, the egg is almost done. Egg is almost done. So I just put the egg away. So after I have done the egg, I will start, to do the vegetable. As you can see, very tiny oil. If you put so much oil, it will defeat the fact that you don't want it to, you don't want too much cholesterol. So I'm gonna add the mixed vegetable and the cauliflower, because they take time. So I've added it. I'm gonna add mushroom as well. So the reason why I'm not adding the spring onions is that I want it to look fresh. I want it to be green. So that's why I'm not adding it. So I'm gonna stir it until it's soft. I add onions. You know, I don't want it to be soggy. That's why I'm adding it in the middle of the cooking. So that's stir it, continue stirring it. You can see how it's looking. Continue stirring it. So as the vegetable is cooking, we're frying it. I've already done the rice. I've cooked the rice. It's not parboiled. I've already cooked it soft because you need to cook the rice soft and get it ready. So I'm gonna add the green onion. Because the rest of the vegetable is already cooked. So just add the green onion. So at this moment, we are nearly ready to add the rice. So at this moment, it's very ready for the rice to go in. Look at it, there is no oil in it. There is no oil in it. Because the oil I use is very tiny oil to be able to stir it. So you see, all these still vegetable. I haven't added rice. Like I said, just very little rice you need, and you will get filled with all these vegetable and still feel that you have eaten fried rice or that you have eaten vegetable rice. So like I said earlier on, I like pepper. So at this moment I'm adding my pepper, and then I'm adding my prawns. I don't like my prawns to cook too much, so I love it fresh. So I've added my pepper and my prawns and stir for at least probably 30 seconds. Okay, so very ready, for the vegetable to be, for the rice to be added. So see the egg that I've already done. So I'm adding the egg now. Okay. So like I said, very tiny rice. You see, just this. See the rice, very tiny rice that I added. And I'm gonna add the stock. I love Knorr cube a lot, so that's what I use. Can use a tiny bit of salt. It depends on who you're making it for. Make sure you don't use too much salt because of it's not very good for our hearts. So you just stir it. So it's almost done. It's almost done. So you can see. Yeah, that's it done. You can see there's no oil. There's no oil. That's it done. So this rice is a very tiny rice. Can serve 2-3 people. Can serve 1 person. So if you like this video, please give it a thumb up, like it, share it, and then I see you when I see you. Thank you so much for logging on. Thank you. Bye.